Okay team, quick intro because this video is going to be long as is, but it's for good reason because after 4 years and over 200 off-road trips, I present to you Swamp Lake, the trail that almost broke me. This was a difficult day and it took everything for me and the rest of the team to finish together. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dirtnation Off-Road. So today we are continuing the Hardline Heat Tour. We're out at Bald Mountain this weekend. It's up near Shaver Lake, up in the Sierras. And today we're going to be hitting a trail called Swamp Lake. Now Swamp Lake is considered a pretty gnarly trail. I've seen from other videos, research I've done, that it's called the mini Rubicon because it shares a lot of similarities, you know, big rocks, granite rocks, you know, cool obstacles, beautiful views, lakes all over the place. Similar to the Rubicon. But we're out here for the weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, which means it is really hot. 105 outside. Not here though. We're chilling at a nice mild 80 degrees and we're ready to have some fun. So everybody's already all aired down. We're getting ready to roll out right now. So what we'll do is we'll check in with the team. We'll show you who's here, show you the kind of rigs we got, and then we'll get started on the trail. Give me something interesting.
Dude, a trail full of IFS vehicles. Check this out, dude.
Look.
IFS, we got a bunch of crawlers going up. That's amazing. Dude, we're fucked.
Yeah. Brought the IFS rigs to the Hardline Heat Tour. And also, fun fact, I need to point out, because this is, you know, peer pressure is a bitch. Let it be known, okay? We have Ben over here. He's been nice enough to, you know, lead the trail for us. He's a local. He kind of knows his way around, so he's helping us get lost. But he was going to bring his side-by-side on the trail. But, you know, as we're talking and doing all that stuff, we somehow convinced him to take his...
Like we said, peer pressure's a bitch.
Yeah, peer pressure's a bitch. So we're going to bring out his Lexus GX, which I did not rear end on the way here. I definitely didn't rear end it on the way here. You know, for those of you coming out to Swamp Lake, if you're like, hey, can my truck do this? Well, we got an open diff Lexus GX 470. We're going to give it a try.
We'll see.
It's a V8, right?
At the end of the day, yeah, V8.
Oh, you got an axle snapping power. And then Mr. Jeremy's here.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeremy? Also, side note, you got some Sticky Thompsons, which is delicious. Then we got Mr. Jason here. He's in his Tacoma. And then we already showed Rob. Rob's ready to go.
I'm ready. Put in my seatbelt.
There it is. There's our trail sign. One thing I'll say, in this whole Bald Mountain area, it is dusty. Like, really dusty. So, bring an AC vehicle. I'm really glad I did. Yeah, you're diffing right away, sir.
Back up more?
Yeah, he's gonna spot you. You're spinning. There you go. Straight on up like that.
Right through here. Good so far, good so far.
Give it like some left brake action. All right, back in the same spot.
Dang it.
Yeah. That's gonna be it right there, Chief. That's gonna be it right there, Chief. Hey, let's get it.
Keep going straight.
Are we not using our lockers today, Bob? Passenger.
All right, stand at me. Straight.
The Thunderer's grabbed! Yeah. Go passenger. Yeah, you're off it now. Continuing through the trail, it's going to be more or less the same as what we've been doing so far. You continue scaling up the mountain with little rock gardens along the way. There's also some switchbacks, there's also some trees that you got to squeeze in between. Once you get to the top though, you start to see more of the trail in the form of granite slabs on the left side. Then you start making your way down the trail, and it's very reminiscent of Big Sluice at the Rubicon. It's dense forest cover going down a very tight trail. Pinstripes, brushing up against trees, branches, that is entirely possible. Yay!
Check that guy out. Look at that. Oh! Losing our bumper today, Ben. Oh, we might. Wait. Oh, you're hung up on the hitch. You're good. So Lilo. Yeah. I don't like MAGA Rob. He doesn't talk.
You're gonna hit this big hole and scrape.
Yeah, you're gonna turtle. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. You need to take better lines, Rob. Rob.
Ah, come on.
Rob!
Give it a little wiggle. Back it up.
God damn it. I didn't see the hill. I would have gave it a little bit more momentum.
He just drove off completely wrong line.
Oh, you bent your Weston bumper! Let's see if you pick better lines than Rob.
I want the easy line. I want a hard line. You gotta go right over here.
Let's watch these Smitty builds. Ah, you're not even gonna touch it.
I thought about it. I don't think I was fit.
Intro!
Keep it coming, keep it coming. You're ramping it down, so it's not like anything too crazy. There you go, you're good. Keep it coming. There you go. Vaya con Dios. I'll put a hardline sticker on it. Yeah, you're gonna right now. Oh, oh.
It comes off.
It's on!
It stayed on.
It stayed on. Shock mount. Everybody moving okay?
Yes, sir. I'm moving very slowly.
Oops.
There's a decent drop on the driver's side.
Now what's really cool, you can see right in front of me, you see that little Willie's Jeep sign on the tree. They do mark the trail so that you can kind of, you know, keep your wits about you, because this is kind of like the Rubicon in the sense where once you get to like the granite stuff, you don't really know where the trail is, so it's kind of nice knowing where to go. Fuck, I don't fit in here. I really don't. Tacoma. Fuck yeah. That's gonna be all bumper, huh?
No, you're good. Right there.
You coming? Yep. You're good? You're good? Oh, how's that feel? How did that feel? Did you feel the 3 wheels?
Yeah.
How we doing, Rob?
I'm dying.
Hey, wait. Which way are you going?
Huh?
Let's not do that one.
Not do what one?
What you're doing right now. Jerry! Jeremy! You fucking psycho!
I shouldn't do that one? Yeah, should I back up and do it again?
You have to airlift my ass out of here with a heart attack, fucker. I heard all the obstacles are in the middle. Alright, now slow down. Back to crawling.
A little better.
You're doing good, man. Because you were supposed to crawl up right there. You crawled up right here and then driver tired it the whole way.
Yeah.
Good job, sir.
Okay.
That was fucking terrific. Only you. So we're crawling that rock?
Yeah. That's just how I wanted to do it. What the fuck? We're still making the climb. Finished up on a few of the really good obstacles. I don't know if we're halfway. We might be a little more than halfway. First stop of the day. We've hit a bunch of stuff. I don't think this is Swamp Lake. I think this is a different lake. Well, I'll correct myself when I'm editing, because I think Swamp Lake is actually up the trail a little bit more. You guys know the drill. Drone shots. Bam! Highest point in the trail, 9,600 feet. Why am I vibrating so much? Hey Rob, remember that problem that I had at fucking Funnel Lake?
No way.
Yep. All right, well the past has come back to haunt me in my favorite way possible. So if you guys previously remember on a Dirtnation trip, the Tacoma had a problem with throttle response would completely go away, and then I could only idle. I couldn't like go forward. So the workaround to that was plugging in and, you know, unplugging and plugging in the throttle body, cleaning it up, and then trying it again. So right here you can see my throttle body. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unplug this sucker. Blow it, even though I probably didn't do shit. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it back in. We're gonna go ahead and erase that code. See you later.
Let's go, 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 go.
Okay, I got it rolling again. Now the struggle is not letting, because what triggers this is letting the idle go above 500. So what I have to do is now hold the brake, press the gas through everything I'm going down, because I can't just idle down it. I have to like keep up the RPMs, but I also have to make sure I'm not freaking, you know, sending it down stuff.
A few moments later.
I hit a rock like super fucking hard.
So in good old Dirtnation fashion, here we are enjoying the views. Meadows, all peaceful. And a broken truck. I think we're wheeling on 6 hours now. And I think we still got at least 2-3 more to go. And here we are, making shoulder repairs.
The view though. I don't want to get yelled at.
That's a leak. So the steering rack blew, but the ball joint did it. So manual steering for me.
Steering rack, vaya con Dios.
Oh, that's loose. I think I hit. Steering rack is completely blown. The seal, you know, doesn't hold fluid, so I have 100% manual steering, which means I got to drive gingerly, because as soon as I hit a bump, my thumbs are there. I can break my thumbs because this fucking steering wheel is getting violent. So took some damage on the fender because I had to rub up against a tree. I'll show you that later. It's going good. That is scary. You know what? I earned a photo. I'm taking a photo.
A few inches later.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a first-hand look at the bullshit that I have to deal with. Currently trying to crawl up that. Oh, so it's like you can't force the steering wheel, but you also got to give it resistance so that you can crawl up your obstacles. Okay. You don't have steering, but you still got fucking tires and gears, baby. Come on. This is so hard when you can't fucking steer. No. Don't lose it. Don't fucking lose it. Right there, right there. Yeah, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got this, little girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Just take smart lines. You got this. There you go. Come on. Driver. Go, driver. There we go. Yeah, go, driver. Yeah. There you go. Cool. Let's crawl this rock. Alright, yeah, crawl that rock. There you go. There you go. You didn't crawl the rock. You didn't crawl the fucking rock, bitch. There you go. Yeah, keep that up. There you go. Fuck. Flat road is my best friend. Flat road is my best friend. Hope you guys have been enjoying my struggles, because they're real.
Meanwhile.
Ooh, I hate that sound. Other way.
Passenger.
She wants to grip.
There you go. More passenger.
Just a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah. Dude, almost home free. Start going driver.
There we go.
Several bad puns later.
Alright, continuing the fucking rock garden from hell. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? I am proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Okay, fun fact, I might have celebrated a little bit too early on this one because less than 5 minutes after I recorded this clip, I broke a CV axle on the driver's side. Let's continue.
Eventually.
I don't know what I'm going over, but alright. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, now, go that way, stupid. Go that way, stupid. Go that way. Yeah, there you go.
Eventually, the rest of the team reaches what I was calling the rock garden from hell. These boulders in this section are massive, and the other IFS vehicles really struggled here. Eventually, Jeremy and the TJ ended up making his way around and winching those guys through that section. But as you can see, this brought us to nightfall. Now, let's get back to me and the Tacoma, because if my day wasn't already interesting enough, we have some developments. Now, at some point recently, a tree had fallen in the trail, completely blocking the trail, which means I had to create a new path. To the left of the tree was some big branches that had broken off. There was also some big rocks, a lot of very loose dirt, and like some mulchy, like dead pieces of tree that was very similar to just loose sand in general. With 3-wheel drive, I attempt to go around, nothing. So I had to hook up my winch to pull me on the driver's side as I attempt to climb a big rock. As soon as my passenger tire touches that rock though, I break a second CV axle, leaving me with 2-wheel drive and virtually no steering. All right, we got to figure it out. I readjust, I attempt to winch in between the rock and the fallen tree, and end up turtling myself on one of the big branches, which brings me to here.
All right, so 2 axles broken. All right, you following me here? Powers broke the steering rack, so I have manual steering. Currently caught underneath the boulder, 2-wheel drive on soft ass shit. So, got a snatch block hooked up to the tree, and I'm gonna attempt to pull it that way.
So this plan to use my own winch to pull the tree from underneath me actually works. At first the cable was too short, so I had to readjust it, and I was able to remove that branch from the trail and get it out of the way. Then some of the other guys showed up. They helped me finish up that section by winching to them. From there, the rest of the group finally catches up with us, and we are ready to attack the rest of this trail. Now let's review some good news and some bad news. First, the good news. There is only about a mile left of this trail. Like less than a mile. The bad news. Our bad night is barely beginning. The rest of the trail was mostly downhill. You're going through consistent rock gardens with some tight switchbacks. You're navigating through trees. But being 2-wheel drive with manual steering, I was pretty much winching at every single turn, especially on the tight ones. I would have to have somebody pull me backwards while I'm reversing and winching forward to swing the truck in whatever direction I'm trying to turn. Eventually, the excessive winching roasts my battery, so when I would use the winch, it would kill my truck. Then I got to use a portable jumper to start the truck again, just to winch gingerly a little bit at a time to get through a section. From there, rinse and repeat. Eventually, and I mean eventually, after hours of rocks and turns and trees and winching and everything in between, we finally get to flat road and we finish the trail. From there, we limp our butts back to camp and go to bed.
Last night was a thing. It was a thing. We didn't have a chance to wrap up the video because we didn't get back to camp till what time, Rob?
3 a.m.
2:30.
2:30.
2:30. We got back to camp at 2:30. We went full shit show yesterday, which, hey, you're gonna have runs like this. Swamp Lake was the real deal. It was a long trail. The mini Rubicon vibes, 100% accurate. It is that type of trail. It's long, it's exhaustive. The obstacles aren't terribly hard, but this trail will catch you. As it caught me, and we'll talk about that in a second. It caught me, and then it all snowballed from there, and then kind of went downhill. Now, because we're here, next day, everyone's here except for Chris in the orange Jeep. He didn't take any damage, so we don't get to check out with him this time. Apologies, Chris. But we're going to check out with everybody. We're going to do an extensive damage report so you guys can see the kind of things that happen on these runs, especially when they start to go a little bit downhill as they did yesterday. So Rob's trying to get out of here, so we're going to talk to Rob. Jason's out getting ice and gas, and then we have some wrenching to do on the Tacoma, and then we got to limp it home, and then we'll talk to everyone else and kind of go from there. But first things first.
Okay, full IFS shit show. So the IFS vehicles actually didn't do that bad. Comparison in what the trail was made of, there were boulders maybe 3-4 feet high, and it was just insane. So I lost a flare, but in its place we got a brand new little scratch. This is from a tree. So little backstory, you're gonna see this in the video. Jason is in front of me, and I see him impact a tree, and I'm trying to pick out a line, and this is complete darkness, it's pitch black. I'm trying to pick a line where I'm gonna go around the tree and not hit it. I end up hitting the same tree in the same exact spot. Yeah. Flare, it pretty much just popped off. The biggest thing over here is a shock. This shock is just hanging. It broke off the bottom. The drive shaft, it's all scratched up. The muffler sounds different. Check engine light is on. But hey, man, we made it home.
We made it.
A few bolts missing on the wheels.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. All of them
Stripped
are
them
missing a few bolts, and they're completely stripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're packed up. We're ready to go. I mean, I got both Emma and Ava with me, and they're exhausted.
Yeah,
they're tired.
kids are done with our shit.
Yeah, we started the trail
About 10:30.
10:30. 10:30 we started the trail. We didn't get back till almost 3 a.m. We had breakfast. That's it. That's it. And a lot of water and a lot of dust. We ate a lot of dust.
Yeah, we ate dirt. ZR2 made it, and that's what matters. So, you know, it's nice having lockers and all that stuff. Are we gonna go 35s?
Dude, after this trail we have to.
You have to go 35s.
After this trail we have to. But now the question is, the Bronco's also locked front and rear.
Yeah.
They're both IFS.
Do you think the Bronco
shorter
would have done better?
wheelbase?
Do you think the Bronco would have done better?
The question is his current setup, where it's sitting on all-terrain tires versus mud-terrain tires. I feel like these, if you take a look at these tires, they're throwbacks, man. These are the Thunders.
These are Thunders.
And they made it through.
Yeah.
These are the throwbacks.
That's the throwback tires.
So with the all-terrain tires, I don't know if that would have helped too much.
It was a good comparison between this and Jason's Tacoma, because
So
Jason's
a lot of
Tacoma's
the
on 35s.
things that Jason did, I thought I could do, and the only difference is I'm on 33s, he's on 35s.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a front
And
locker. So
he doesn't have a
that's the
front
trade-off.
locker.
That's the trade-off wrap.
But everywhere I got stuck was the cross member. The
Yeah.
cross member on this got me stuck so many freaking times. The good thing is, because of the lockers, most of the time I was able to back up, turn, and choose a different line and make it through. But there were some instances, I think 3, where a winch was hooked up because there was absolutely no way to make it.
Yeah. I think it's time. Let's talk about the Tacoma, because the Tacoma stuff it's a thing. So I think we showed it on video. You know, I busted the steering rack, so I had 100% manual steering. Driving with manual steering is, I'll tell you right now, it's god awful. It is a horrible driving experience, especially with rocks, big tires, everything like that. So broke the steering rack, powered through, continued on the trail. I ended up snapping one CV axle. Okay, whatever. So I had to lock the front, and then continued with 3-wheel drive, manual steering plus three-wheel drive, continuing through. I got to another section, I broke a second axle. So now I only had 2-wheel drive, and I was 100% relying on my winch as well as other people in order to make it through the trail. Luckily, I did bring 2 axles with me, so we're gonna get a little bit of a montage of me replacing axles and doing all that stuff. And then I'm gonna have to just limp the truck home with the broken steering rack on the highway. Hopefully it's not gonna be too bad, but we'll see how it goes. All underneath the truck, you know, I smacked the trans pan a couple times. Engine pan, I don't know. Drive shaft took some smacks. And honestly, the truck did well. I'm not disappointed with the Tacoma. I broke the steering rack. That was my fault. I ended up driving a little bit stupid. I hit a rock, and then I broke the seal to where it leaked all the power steering fluid out. That was 100% my fault. Other than that, the truck did great. Although we do have some damage. For some reason, my body line's a little off, so I'm gonna have to take that apart and kind of redo some of that stuff. We did hit the fender a couple times, trying to squeeze through trees. I ended up breaking that a little bit. We did that. And then other than that, I didn't really take much body damage. You know, the bumper did some work. The sliders definitely worked. You know, the 63 swap, the truck has been flexing very, very good. So I'm definitely not disappointed with the setup on this truck. It's just I've gotten so used to driving straight axle capable crawlers that you know, it made it a little bit of tough, you know, on a run like this. So Jason just got back, so we'll check in with Jason, and we'll check out with Ben. We'll check out the Lexus, and we'll kind of go from there. First of all,
not bad.
First of
It's
all,
not
how
bad.
are you doing? Because I know you.
I'm good.
How long do we go without sleeping?
Like 36 hours.
All right. Okay. Let's. You know.
So realistically, not too bad.
Yeah.
Bumper cap was already ripped off from Calico,
Yeah.
so that was
you
like,
just ripped it off a little better.
yeah. Now we got the bracket for it,
Yeah.
so it's not too bad.
And then this one we smashed.
That one I keep backing into shit.
Yeah. Okay,
The
so
bedside
I was
over
talking
there.
about over here. So he has a matching dent just like Rob's. So luckily it doesn't look like it's scratched too bad. Might be able to pop that out.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too terrible. He got the bed on the bottom back there. So he looks like he slid off the slider and hit that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the front.
Yep. Tacoma things, man.
Yeah. Normal shit.
You did Tacoma things.
Yeah.
Jeremy, man of the day yesterday. You know, if you're gonna bring a bunch of IFS trucks to a hard trail, bring a Jeep or two with a winch. No damage, right, Jeremy?
No damage.
Just in your head? Just
in my head.
the PTSD
Yeah.
trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go see what else we can find. You ready to let's see, Ben. We didn't want to rip off your bumper. That was the goal yesterday,
Yeah.
right? We were talking and you're like, I didn't want to take the Lexus. You ended up taking the
I
Lexus.
was worried about bumper covers.
Yeah, you were worried about the bumper cover. Well, the bumper cover, we did not rip off the bumper cover, but we did. Was that the same spot? Same
here,
exact spot
here.
as. That was the same tree that these guys hit on,
Yep.
right?
Oh, we all hit the same tree.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, you got some love right
And
there.
then all 4 hubcaps.
Yep.
Trash.
see that.
Destroyed.
Hubcaps.
Kissed a rock here.
Yeah, you got some cover damage.
Kissed a tree. This was the first body damage right there. Kissed that.
Fucking hey. Yep.
And then
Your sliders did some work.
these sliders were freshly painted before this trip. This is the first rocks those sliders have seen. Got a few little interesting body. Oh yeah, fixed.
Oh yeah, you're good now.
Fixed.
Yeah.
And then
Line adjustment. That's all.
if you look at my skid plate, it earned its keep for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it made its worth. Absolutely. Honestly, I don't think this thing did too bad.
No, I mean, I don't think any mechanical failures.
Yeah, you know, considering you're on 33s, 285s with no lockers, you know, you just have the limited slip, you know,
A-track, whatever you call it.
A-track, you know, that primitive fucking crawl control shit, and it did pretty well. So
There were 2 spots where I just not a chance.
But
where I
for
was
the
gonna
rest of
make
the
it on my
trail,
own.
you actually did pretty good. And I mean, we spent a lot of the time doing the trail not spotting, and that's kind of the key too.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't do a lot of spotting on this trail, so pretty cool stuff, man. All right, let's end with a montage of me wrenching on the Tacoma, and then Dustin behind the camera or behind the computer editing this video with his thoughts gathered is gonna wrap it up for you guys nice and tight, and we'll go from there. Let's get it.
All right, let's make this short and sweet. This run ended up being a nightmare, but at the same time, we finished the trail together and we all made it home under our own power. So there's a lesson to be learned for both sides of that. The lesson to learn is about preparation. First, we were not prepared for the length and difficulty of Swamp Lake. Even though I did the research, checking maps, YouTube videos, reviews of the trail, that research did not lead me to believe that this trail would be this long or this difficult. That's a fail of preparation on my part. So a lesson to be learned for myself. You guys should learn that lesson too. On the other side of it, good preparation is the reason my Tacoma made it off the trail. I know what breaks on these trucks, and I carry the necessary parts for those situations. I carry so much extra equipment, parts, hardware, all that junk as a just in case, and it usually pays off in the end. A good example is the jump starter. That thing came in clutch. So clutch that it's earned its place in a future review video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, be prepared and you'll be solid in most situations. As for Swamp Lake, this trail's fun. It's good wheeling, great views, but like many, it'll catch you if you let it. But we're all done here. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that came out on this trip. By the end of this Swamp Lake trip, we were all overly exhausted. We were miserable, but with great teamwork and perseverance, we made it work. But we're all done here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Patreon. You also for shirts, hats, hoodies, and all those other goodies. dirtnationoffroad@gmail.com. Make sure to check out the last of the Hardline Heat Tour. We have the Ironman Challenge on the way. But stay tuned for that, and then we'll go from there. But we're all done here. Thank you guys. Let's get it.
Fun stuff. K5's he's gonna look a lot different coming out. That guy right there. Hit us up. Do you look different coming out? Let's see, what do we got here? We got a sign for trail. Cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Not gonna lie. Let me see the meadow.
16 miles to target.
Shut up.
Okay, team, quick intro because this... Hey, I got fucking... You guys just caught me. I got a fucking spider on me or something. What was that?